Hello everybody, this is Basker back again with another episode of Banished. We're in Hap, and in the last episode we finally got our bamboo. We're not using it yet, but we did finally get the seeds for it, and we are growing tomatoes, and our tomatoes are, whoops, take a look here, they've been producing okay. Not super great, but we'll see what we can do about that. And let's see, I'm trying to recall here, how big did we make these? Because I think I may have screwed up. No, 11 by 11. 11 by 11 is what I was going for, so apparently I did not screw up. I did have a tool crisis, but as you can see, we have 101 tools now. We've actually capped out. I'm going to increase this limit, though, because I don't really want to get into a tool crisis again. So let's go ahead and increase our production here. And, oh yes, we got pigs. I do remember getting pigs last time, but now our pen is too small. We can only hold 9 in there. We want to hold at least 10 pigs. So we need to build a new pen, and I also want to build some more farms for bamboo, and I think I'm going to do that this episode. And I wouldn't mind putting some more buildings of some sort out here. What? I'm not exactly sure yet, but something. And possibly some more fishing docks. Problem is our labor count right now. Where do I want to do this at? Because eventually this side of the village is not exactly going to be like our main village. It'll be like a small little suburb town. And I think our big town will be here or up in this area. I'm not exactly sure where. I would really like to fill out most of this if we can this season, but we'll see. Something that might change that would be if a new mod came out that I just really wanted to give a try. So we shall see. Now I think that's going to be big enough, but let me see here. This one was 10 by 15. So if I came down here, that's 18. 10 by 18 ought to be more than enough for 10 pigs, probably a few more. That kind of like the little offset there. We'll try that out. With any luck, maybe this will be more like our little farming village. We'll get that built. Hopefully before they start slaughtering any of our pigs, although if they do, it's not that big of a deal. But then we'll empty this one into here. And this one would be like a perfect size for some chickens if we could get them. And we do have a trader coming in, and we are running low on iron. Now the question becomes, is that because we're running low on iron ore? Let's take a look. I've paused the game. What's our iron ore situation? Nope, we got tons of iron ore, so that's not really our problem. So it's just a matter of getting it pumped out. And this guy has military supplies, glassware, and hemp. I don't really need any of that. And we have 4 people working at our forge to produce iron, so it's certainly not a problem with people or furnace fuel. It's a problem with them having enough iron ore. I mean, enough, iron ore. It's a problem with them having enough iron ore to pump out the iron. Now you may be asking, why don't I just get the mod that turns iron back into iron instead of iron ore getting produced in the iron? I happen to like the micromanagement of this. It's one of my primary reasons for playing this game. So I don't want to detract from that. It might be good, I guess, if I could put an actual iron stockpile over here. If I had a stockpile that was specifically for iron, that would probably help us out a lot. I don't remember which one it is here. At least I think they can put iron ore on this. Pretty sure. We'll just go right there for now. Might do something different later. Let's see. Hunters are doing pretty good. Did I ever install a butcher? I think the answer is no. Let's put us in a deer butcher. And actually, before I do that, let's just see here. Let's bring this one up for a second. Butchers, none. So we for sure don't have any butchers. Alright, so let's put in a deer butcher. And I didn't do this early on because we were getting more duck than we were deer. But it looks like that's kind of evened itself out just a little bit. And I think I'm actually going to build this down here somewhere. Maybe right here. really need to get this built too. The primary reason I haven't is people. Oh good, this is up and going now. And let's just go ahead and pause really quick because they're about ready to slaughter a pig. Get this one a thing, and empty. And now we have 9 over here. It looks like we did not catch it in time. Nope, we didn't. We ended up with getting some butcher there. And I did actually see an interesting idea on Reddit the other day that I really wish they could do, but according to Black Liquid, I guess it's not something they can actually do. But I wanted to see this guy's idea implemented where they had just one butcher stall, and it would just butcher whatever meat was brought in. But I believe, I'd have to go back and read it again, but I believe when Black Liquid came back on there, maybe Krylig, not sure if that's how you say his name, but he's one of the main members there of Black Liquid. I want to say that he said that they could do a butcher where you ended up with a option such as like here, and you could select what they're butchering. And I'd be okay with that too, because then I wouldn't have to have like, 5 different butcher stalls up and going. One person could do it, and I could just trade off between pork and venison and whatever. But that's okay. Alright, we don't want to work here, so we'll just turn that one off for now. And I had seen some questions on Reddit the other day that were answered. They was asking if disasters are turned off, if you're still going to have like diseases show up. And some people were saying, no, they don't happen all that often. Well, I think we can all say from watching my videos that with disasters turned off, you still get diseases, and you can get them pretty frequently. It's just kind of luck of the draw. It's based on their diet, the nomads that are coming in, all that kind of stuff. So that's one thing. But the one thing that we did answer to was they were asking if your fields would still get infestations, and they don't. Those are considered actual disasters. Or they aren't considered aren't considered disasters, and I've just never seen one with the disasters turned off. I can't be 100% certain, but I've literally never seen one, so I don't think that they're going to show up if you have disasters turned off. Go ahead and we'll set that up to do that. For now, we're going to let pork just kind of do its thing, I think. We do have the butcher set up for that. And in reality, it's probably not the best place for it, but I'll probably leave it there for right now. Okay, now we do have iron being put here, so that's good. Don't know if they're producing it any better or not. Alright, let's see. It'd be really nice to get some more nomads, although our health is a bit of an issue right now. Here comes another trader, that's good. Let's see, we have herbs, tons of them. Or no, actually we don't. We don't have any herbs at all. That's bad. Okay, let's increase production there. And I'm going to go ahead and just for a little while, I'm going to add another herbalist. Let's see what this guy brought. Spirits. I don't need no spirits. I don't need any alcohol. Coffee. Yeah, I don't think we need any of that. At some point I want to get some more traders up and going too, but it's gonna just have to wait a while. And hospitals don't treat general health as far as I know either, so putting in a hospital wouldn't help this. The only thing a hospital is going to help with is if we actually get disease. And as you can see, we do have a school set up, and we have 13 students in there right now, and I do want to reserve some of the space and do like a little playground type thing. Not exactly sure what that'll end up looking like right now, but we are going to do that. Let's go ahead and do something here. Let's do that, and come down here like that, and one more like that, and maybe come down like right about here. 6, 6. I don't know if 6 is going to be the right number here, but we'll see. Go 15. 15? No, must have been one more block down on that other one. There we go. Match that up like that. And that'll reserve us a little bit of space around it, just so I don't forget. And once we actually have 10 pigs in here, we could split this up if we want. Put some more in. And you can also use the slider, if you didn't know, to reduce the number of pigs that can be in one pen or another. So if you got like 20 pigs in there, you could slide it down to 10 and it would slaughter 10 automatically if you didn't empty them out of there. And he's out of venison, but has he done any venison? He has not. So it's probably just because we don't have any in stock right now. The gatherers doing pretty good. Let's see, how are we doing on homes? We could use a couple more homes. I don't want to stunt our growth any. Might be kind of nice to have a home here for the school. Teacher has somewhere to stay. Got to remember what buttons do what. I've been playing a lot of RimWorld. Could put one there. That wouldn't be so bad, actually. Let's go with that one. Because one could be a teacher, one could be a butcher. Once we turn it on. Yes, our iron is low. Fortunately, I think they're doing just about all they can do. The only thing I could do would be to build another forge. I don't really want to do that right now. Okay, so we have 7 laborers, so we have students who are presumably graduating. Yes, that's good. And let's see, let's go ahead and try to set up some bamboo farms. And the question is where do I want to put them? Do I put them down here? Maybe off like this. Now, bamboo, if I remember correctly, you can kind of see it. It's got a green border around it. That means that we can use plantations. So I don't want to build it right up against it. Let's do this. And we're going to try 11 by 11 on these two. I don't know if that's what I actually want to use, but we're going to try it for now and see how it goes. And I'm just going to do 2 because we just don't really have enough people to be working these things. That a try, and let's go ahead and fill in our road. Thinking about it. And eventually we're going to need to make bricks or put in some stone quarries or something so that we can get some better material to actually make better roads. But for now we're going to go with these country roads. They look a little better than a dirt road, but that's all they function as still as a dirt road. See, we got iron. Got another laborer, so that's good. And this barn's kind of ways away. May not look like it, but it is. What kind of barn options do we have? Now I noticed that Noble Rambler and the other one's name is Vapa, and there's another guy too, and I can't remember their names. I'm sorry. I'll try to put a link in the description if I remember. But they're doing a kind of like a multiplayer Banished, I guess you'd say. They're swapping the save file between each other and doing videos on it, and they're using a mega mod, Colonial Charter mod, which I'm anxious to get a hold of once you know, they kind of get it tested and everything. But I recommend checking them out. They're having quite a ball, I think, doing that series. It's kind of a cool little series. Let's go ahead and circle that in. And we need a couple of homes. How much stone do we have? 77 stone. Ooh. Let's maybe do let's do some boats. Oops. That's my bad. It's a ways away from the bamboo, but it might work out okay. I'm gonna do one there, and I think I'm gonna do another one up here. We'll try that. Look how fast this bamboo grows in. I showed it in the previous season, but that is just a beautiful animation and plant model. I just absolutely love these things. And they literally grow like weeds. So that's really kind of cool. And granted, nobody's going to be harvesting that yet, but as soon as they do, we'll be able to use that bamboo to start making fire bundles. Amongst other things. And I'm kind of curious here. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Lots of whoops. Did okay. How many fire bundles do we have in stock? It might be worthwhile to take down a couple of people out of those. We have 1,500 fire bundles in stock. So let's do this. Let's turn... I don't really want to turn this one off, but let's drop him down a worker. And we're going to switch him over to bamboo, and as soon as bamboo becomes available, he'll start using it. And we may start using furnace fuel even for trading at some point. It's a possibility. Hey, we have 11 pigs now. So the question becomes is, do we want to go ahead and split this off or not? And I think the answer is we do. Yeah, so we got 6 there and 5 here, and because we're doing okay on food. What other options do we have here? I might want to start thinking about growing some sorghum. That would give us a grain. I don't remember what the temps were for sorghum, and I know that you can get plants that don't actually work in the environment you're in, so it's possible that this could be a failure. But I think I'm going to go ahead and put some in just in case. Field, and we'll do 2. And this will get us a grain, which I think should help us out with our health. I think that's maybe the only food group we're missing. Now, I probably should have put in some homes here first. Yeah, let me do that. I'm going to pause. I'm starting to work on this yet. Let's do... Go back to the wooden houses. We have a barn over here. And our barn here, I don't think that'll be too big of a deal for him to walk. Let's do one there. Now let's put them both relatively similar spots. Let's do something like that. It's not symmetrical, but that's not necessarily a problem. We'll do that. And then we'll go back in and put in our fields. Go with 11 by 11 steel. Steel. 11 by 11. Set this one to sorghum. And that. Oops, apparently I still have too many farmers. And okay, let's check out this trader. What's he got? A whole lot of nothing again. A lot of people that don't do much. Now see, he could be bringing me like iron, and iron would be really nice, especially right now. Stone would be good too, but I don't really want to tell him to bring those if I don't have to. So I'm gonna let him go. Let's see, we only have one builder. Let's go ahead and pump that up one. That's the bad thing about enabling this one. It did put us down another worker. And what's our bamboo doing here? 100, 120, 140. We ought to do just fine on our bamboo. And one thing we can actually do is we could switch over our reed production to do survival coats, assuming we're getting any feathers from the ducks that we hunt. So we only have 83 feathers, so we wouldn't get too many. And coats maybe aren't going to do us so much good, but it would allow us to put them in a trader and trade them off. Ooh, I really need some more people. And this guy's apparently been getting some venison, that's good. Now we should be netting a profit of food coming out of these things. I've checked the sheet several times, and Black Liquid has confirmed that running the butchers should net a profit. Not necessarily in profit and cost, but a profit in amount of food. And let's see. Oh, got another one up going. But you know, I think I'm going to leave this one alone for right now. What did we do on tomatoes this previous season? 640, 620, 620, 600, 788 last season, so gonna be up and down, but we'll say between 600 and 700 probably. What was this one again? That was actually almost 800. That's more like it actually. 868, 620. So bamboo does awesome. 6 there, 7 there, so we've actually increased one there, that's good. And so I've already kind of met my goals for this episode. We got bamboo up and going, split up our pigs. That was really my only goal. Let me read. So we already have almost 1,200 bamboo. Reeds 300, 200, so yeah, let's do this. Let's switch this one over to bamboo as well. And we'll produce fire bundles there. And this guy, let's drop him down one, and he can still use reeds. What else can we use? Well, we could use sorghum as well if we needed to, but I'd rather use the sorghum as a grain. I don't know if we can turn it into molasses or not. That'd be kind of cool. Let's see, have they planted anything yet? 6, 7. And we probably will like kill all these pigs off or move them to another pen, assuming we can get some chickens, or possibly ducks I guess would be okay too, but I'd rather have chickens. Ducks just look funny flying around because they fly over the pen. It just doesn't work for me. Let's take a look really quick at our decoration situation and see what we can't do about this school. Decorations. Hopes if I go into the right menus. Let's see, what do we got here? Got like some walls that could be okay. Do fences. That. Some statues. I can't actually build these because I'm not making any statues at the moment. Can do a flag. Let's see. Maybe like that. What we have? Ooh, we got a United States flag. Sort of. A colonial United States flag. Oops. Oops. F, that's what I'm looking for. Kinda don't think I want to go with any particular nation flag if I was putting in a flag. Fortunately, I don't know what all the flags belong to country-wise. I need a ton of them in here. What is that? Don't tread on me? let's go with that. We'll put in a tree. What else do we have? Decorative crops, decorative animals, decorative signs, town decorations. Fountain? Put in a fountain. Sure about. Ooh, looky there. We've got nomads. How many nomads? 10. We're gonna take those nomads. That's gonna up our labor force something fierce. Now the problem though is still that we're going to have education and health. It's gonna be an issue. We got a trader. Things really happening quick here. Do I got this on 5? Let's switch it to 2 for a little bit. Darn, spirits again. You don't want spirits. Go away. Last thing we need is a bunch of drunk nomads. For the moment, wants no alcohol. But yet he lets the brewer just run just fine. So, but all of it's going to the trader. Nobody's allowed to drink it. And actually, I don't think that's the case either. Nope. Where is our beer going? Oh, we have a tavern. That's where it's going. So people are actually drinking. That could be affecting our health. I don't know. Let's see. We have builders now. So let's increase this. And let's go ahead and turn this back on. Are we on lumber? Do we have the lumber? I've had him turned off for a while. We got 69 lumber. Probably would be a bad idea to turn him back on for a little bit. Just have to remember to turn that off. So sorghum going. We haven't actually gotten any in yet. I want to kind of wait on turning this one on until I know what happens with this one. It's kind of a cool looking plant. Let's see. Let's come back down over here. We've got our flag. That's cool. What else can we do? Oops. Really? Our stone is... Oh, because we turned that on. That's right. Alright. Iron. We actually have 30-ish actual iron. Oh, we're actually out of iron ore, so... Yeah, we're going to need a lot of that. We'll end up in another terrible tool crisis. Take it all. We should have enough laborers that that's not that big of a deal. I can always cancel it if I need to. How much has he done lumber-wise yet? None. So I'll have to hold off on that. Let him go. A hospital is probably a good idea to be building at some point here. Let's see. Well, we're only building the one thing, so I guess I'll let that be. I was going to drop down the number of people that were there. Some more apiaries would be kind of nice too. And a chandler would be probably cool. Let's see. Decorative piles of resources. Ground squares. Round corners. Got a boat. Let's see. Hay piles. Trees, fountain, clothesline. Can't actually utilize that, but that's kind of a cool actual thing. It would kind of look pretty good. Actually, I probably actually have rope. I think I was producing it for a while. Yeah, you know, that actually would look pretty cool right there. Let's put that in. Oh, there's multiple styles too. That's awesome. Let's see. You know, I actually kind of like hiding that right like that. That looks kind of cool. Let's do that. I think I have rope. Let's check. Pretty sure. I don't have a lot of it probably, but I'm pretty sure I have some. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't have any. What do we have in the way of feathers? Is this guy done with his feather stuff yet? Yeah, he's pretty much done with feathers. Well, he has some. We'll let him finish, but then we'll make some rope. That's a question. Can my ropers use bamboo to make rope? For some reason I want to say the answer is no, but that may not be right. It just says reeds. But I know hemp can be too. It says hemp, flax, and reeds. I'm gonna go ahead and build one of these, I think. Ooh, that's an interesting place to put it. No. I want more buildings over here. Let's go with this. This guy's out of venison already. So we got 132 sausage. I don't know how much venison we took in, but that seems like a pretty good number to me. How many coats has this guy produced? 42 coats. So we get quite a bit of coats out of the feathers and such. And he's gotten a few feathers, not a ton. We really need to get some chickens for that. So we're going to go with those clotheslines. They may not get put in for a little while, but they're there nonetheless. They might present a slight issue to me, I guess. You know, actually, I'm not even 100% certain that they went in. Well, we have to check onto that. If we don't ever see them pop up once we actually have some rope, well, no, there's an issue. Are they gathering sorghum yet? They're getting tomatoes. Not yet. How's our bamboo been doing? 620, 868. So I'm not exactly sure why this one did better than this one, other than the fact that it's right next to the barn, maybe. It's a possibility. Oh, got all kinds of children being born. Alright, let's come back down here and see what we can't do. We got all kinds of decorative crop plants, decorative piles of resources. Fire? Oh, burns fuel. Okay. Probably not the best thing to see in a school. I don't know what those are. Those little... that little icon. I'm not sure what that is. Some of these things we probably can't build. They've kind of changed the way they are so that you have to have things to work on them. Let's see. Well, that's the only stump they have. Yeah, I don't know if I want to put a stump in. That looks kind of weird. Palm? I mean, we do have palms here. Could put in a palm. Ooh, I kind of like that. I'm gonna go ahead and put in a palm. It's not exactly what I want to do for beautifying the thing, but you know, that's something anyways. Do we want to block our kids in with big hedge bushes like that? I don't know that we do. Those are pretty good size too. Stone walls. These are a really nice looking stone wall. I like these. But they're going to require a lot of stone, and stone's just something we don't have. I don't have that much wood either, so I could be careful there too. Ooh, no, I don't want to do that. Darn it. Well, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It just, I think a corner piece would look better if we put it in. Do one like that. There. 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 Still not 100% certain what we're gonna do with this, but do something. Hopefully I don't need to rotate these. I don't really recall. Do something like that. We'll see what that looks like. I'll probably put in some sort of flowers or something. It'd be nice if they had some sort of, like, I don't know, swing set or something, you know. Tire swing maybe would look good on a tree. If anybody out there watching's a modder, get on that. I want to see some sort of, like, assets that we can use that are like a tire swing hanging off of a tree or something like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. The only thing that looks modern needs to look like it belongs. Okay, let's see. How are we doing on this? Just waiting on stone. Still got quite a bit of it. Tools? Really? Cool. Actually gonna let that sit, I think, at about 300. That should be a decent number, and it'll allow our iron and wood to come up a little bit. So I have 11 students. Oh, are they collecting finally? They are. 196. I don't know. I don't know. That's a little scary. We'll see. Here, I'm gonna increase the speed again. I forgot that I had turned it down. And should be kind of nice to upgrade my blacksmiths and build better tools, but I'll leave it be for now. Let's see. I wanted to look at something. What was it? Homes. 36 homes, 35 families. So that's a little weird considering we have people living in the boarding house still. It'd be kind of nice to upgrade some of these other homes just like we did this tiny house. Might do that eventually. 476, that's a decent number. So you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and set this one up with sorghum as well. We may try beets at some point again too, just to see, because temperature-wise they should grow. It may have just been a particularly hot year that time that I had it. What are we waiting on here? Oh, stone. Always stone. Stone and lumber at this point. I need more wood. Oh, you know why? Because I still have on my lumber guy here. He did 105. That should be plenty. Turn him off. Anyways, I'm not exactly sure how long I've been recording. I have a feeling it's been quite more than the normal half hour-ish that I've been going, so I'm going to call this an episode here. If you like what you're seeing, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you back next time.